What's up? You guys hear me? Cool. Just sharing out the live stream before we start. What's up, Brian Moore? What's up, Bobby Silva? What's up? What's the subject today? So we got a Corvette today we're going to be painting. It's a pretty big canvas. You know, like usually, see my hand? Usually we paint stuff that's like about the size of my hand. Today the Corvette is like all this area right here. That's what we're going to be doing today. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Alright. I think that shared out. Let me just share it out in this one last. You know, got to send out notifications. It's something I haven't done in the past. People always say, "Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see the notification." I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna share it out." Sure, let's do that. All right. All right, we got it. Oh wait, I need this because there's a picture. All right, so we got that all shared out. We're ready to go. So welcome everybody today. Like I already said, we got a big old canvas today. We got this. It's a 1963, I believe, Corvette Stingray that we're gonna be painting. We're gonna be doing it in black and gray. I might throw some blue tones in there just a little bit, because we might add a little blue, you know, kind of background going on. But that's what we're working with today. Yeah. So this is gonna be a weird one because I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start in reverse. I'm gonna do black first. I'm gonna work from black to white, and when we get to the white, we might use a paintbrush to get some details in, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome in today. Shit, this black up. Jammer James. Your phone just told you. Nice. So yeah, there's not much black areas. Like it's predominantly, it's a silver car, and we're gonna try to make it look silver-ish as much as we can. And yeah, but we got to get the black in there, and then we'll work up to the grays. We'll do some push and pull with the grays. Turn this air pressure down. And if the music's not loud enough, if you want the music louder, let me know. If it's too loud, let me know. We're going to just be jamming it out. I'm standing up. This is a big canvas, so I got to stand up for this top bit. Then I got a bench and a chair. So depending on where I'm working, I kind of sit my ass down. So before we move too far, I'm just going to start bringing in some gray over on this side. Use this airbrush for that. What's up, Byron? How's it going? Watching from Houston, Texas. Right on. Looking good. I mean, we just started, but I appreciate it. It's too quiet in here. Freehand sketch, or do you start with a line drawing? No, we have a line drawing down. Um, yeah, I don't, shoot, I wouldn't know what this card looks like out of the top of my head.
gonna be big.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty big. You have anything to drink? Where's the AI music? Oh, you can't hear it? I thought you could hear it. Thank you, baby. Come say hi to everybody.
No.
Okay.
Another night in hell, but no one rings the bell. For the lost, for the damned, for the criminals. I wish that I could just. 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 Capitalism, war, famine, rape, and racism. Blood runs on the floor. The shadows are dead. Capitalism, kill me.
What's up, Adam? How's it going? Do you do an underpainting first, the tint to the hue you want? Yeah, if I was gonna color it, it helps, but not really. Sometimes I'd go in with, like, if I'm gonna do a red card, maybe start with some like a pastel-y pink, or like a, you know, like the whatever the red you're gonna use, but like add some white to it. That way you got a good like transition on your fades and stuff. It makes it super easier. At least I think so. I don't know. Alright, so we reached the window here. I'm going to switch back over to the black. I'm going to get that based in. He's better than that old man that keeps just saying back in the day. Who's that? Keeps saying back in the day. Tried a car or anything mechanical yet? For the Chris lines. Yeah, like shoe. Is this a commission painting? No, this one's just for me. This the one that looks like the Wizard of Oz. What the hell? Who are you talking about? Oh, what did you use on that deck to make the lightning reflect like that? What do you mean to reflect? You mean the light up? So it lights up? The light up paint is called Luminor. You can look it up. It's really cool stuff. And so the board has a section of Luminor, and then we apply all the graphics and the airbrush over the Luminor. What's up, Jazz? How's it going? Emerald acrylic urethane. What? What? I've never heard of Sherwin-Williams. Like you're using it to airbrush? What? What? Boy.
Yeah, who named it Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I know.
That one?
I don't know who he's talking about. No, he said, over there, Mike is way better than the old man who just keeps saying back in the day. And then I said, who? And he said, the one that looks like the Wizard of Oz. And I'm like, what? And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know.
Glow in the dark paint. Base or there's no glow in the dark paint.
Is the glow in the dark paint a base or a cover? Glow in the dark paint.
The UV thing?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis?
Maybe he just sees everything glowing.
Can you bring the skateboard over here to show him?
No. I don't think that's what he's talking about. I think he sees everything in the background glowing.
He's talking about that stuff?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm in the way of the skateboard, so
Yeah.
I can't even see it. If it was glow in the dark, it wouldn't be able to flash. You see how it's... See right here?
That's how it is.
See how this one's flashing? Look where my finger's pointing. Glow in the dark flash! What say?
I thought it was reflecting off the desk. A lot of them are like UV. What is it called?
The fluorescent paint?
Yeah, the fluorescent.
The fluorescent paint is UV reactive, so if you shoot a, black light or something, it'll glow. Or you give a glow type look.
Where did Rick and Morty go?
I don't know.
Because that's the one that actually like glows in the dark. Oh, it's there.
It's like, wait, what? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just, we just moved it.
That one glows. Like literally glows in the dark.
Alright. Yeah. I also use this automotive spray can with some paint to cover canvas. What? What, Jazz? Also use automotive spray can with same paint to cover canvas seascape at airbrush detail. Hey man, whatever works for you. I'm not sure.
So you learn to paint.
The smoke?
Yeah. Waves with your smoke video. It's Mardi Gras floats.
That's cool.
I'm not wrong, Bobby Sola. It's electric paint. He laughs at me. It's literally plugged in.
Oh no, you gotta uncover things. Yeah, I've shown it a bunch of times. So it's like,
I'm just like, it's electricity. Back already hurts. I can't do it. What are you doing, dog?
alrighty. Alrighty, switch to some gray. We're almost at the point I can sit down, man. I love painting on skate decks. I still have the old Powell Peralta Bones Ripper deck. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, you can start anytime, man. It's thrashed. Yeah, I mean, it probably. Yep. I had several old decks when I was a kid. I skated like Airbrush. Now we're. Oh, Jesus. Some of you guys are just, I think, too hard on yourselves. I learned how to do a kickflip on a dirt road in good old West Virginia. So, I had a skateboard when I was young too, right? It was like one of those Walmart skateboards. I don't even know if it was that. Fuck. I think my dad just came home with it one day, to be honest with you. But we had, for some reason, we always had a fucking basketball court. And we lived out in the middle of the desert, bro. Out in El Paso, Texas. For some reason, we had a half a basketball court. Like, my dad fucking like a cement plot the size of a half a court. Like, shooting free throws, basketball. We had a basketball hoop. So that's what I was like allowed to skateboard on, because the fucking road was a crazy like you ain't gonna skate on it type road. And so we had that concrete slab that we'd always practice on and stuff. I got as good as doing a kickflip, and that was it. I ended up moving and just never looked back at the skateboard. I ended up getting into BMX is what happened. What's up, Reese? How's it going? Was it Nash? Alright. I don't remember my parts. Chrome and blue. A diamondback. Ooh, man. So when I was trying to get into BMX, I really wanted a Haro. Haro? I still don't know how it's pronounced. By then we had moved to Denver already. And I remember I ended up getting a what was that guy's name? It was a gray frame. It was a freestyle bike. It was all full chromoly. Like it was like because I had transitioned to like I want to fucking grind some rails and stuff, right? Matt Hoffman. I had got a Matt Hoffman fucking freestyle bike because his bikes were like the most durable, his frames. So there was a bike shop out in Aurora, and I ended up saving some money, and I ended up getting a Matt Hoffman frame and putting all my parts on it. I remember I was so proud of it. And yeah, the only reason I wanted it is because I had seen somebody else ride a Haro at the place where we used to call the X, and there was a bunch of dirt jumps, and I seen somebody fucking fall on one of those, and the bike got like bent up the frame. And I was just like, oh man, I thought Haros were good, you know? Like, yeah, the guy, you know, fucked up, but I didn't think the frame should have bent like that. And then I would watch the Matt Hoffman videos, and guys like jumping over buildings and fucking do crazy stunts on the bikes, and then I'd watch the bike fucking slam to the ground, and he just picked it up right off, and I'd be like, all right, yeah, I think I need one of those. And yeah, that's what I had. But I honestly don't know what happened to it. I think it might have just got stolen. So I ended up moving out with my aunt and uncle. I had a fucking fucked up. So I ended up moving with my aunt and uncle, and I left the bike behind. You know, I'll come back for it because didn't have time to time or space to grab all my shit. So yeah, and yeah, I ended up going out there. Didn't have a bike for a long time, and then yeah, I just ended up not having a bike out there, and that was the end of my BMX and freestyling and anything. And I don't know, I literally don't know what happened to the bike because I left it behind where we were living, and my mom was still going to continue living there. Right, I had to leave, but like my mom was like, "Yeah, no, I'll take care of your stuff." It's like, okay, and then I never saw that bike again. Pretty much, that was the end of that. I ended up moving with my dad from my aunt and uncle's house back to Texas, and by that time I was already older, and it was, get a job time, So that was, yeah. I purchased a 1100 top. Started my first guitar, first bow. Dang. Touch my train wrecks. Oh my god, it's collecting dust in the closet. What are you doing, man? Get out there, just use it. Put some targets in the backyard. Shoot, get some foam darts and shoot it in the house. That'd be me. Oh, to be young again. Right? I know. I wouldn't even think about doing the things I did back then now, though. Or, no, the problem is I would think about it and then I would not do it. Because back then I probably did not think. Back then it was just like, yo, you want me to jump over this thing? Here we go. Try to fucking hit some speed and go. Had gold wheels? Nice. Yeah. Royce Union. Oh my god. Do you do custom stuff for people? Of course. I had a Diamondback. We bunny hopped and did smaller dirt jumps, but nothing like the X Games. Yeah, no, I never worked up to do anything crazy. I did a 360, and then I could do like a tail whip. And that was like, ooh, I could literally bunny hop, do a tail whip, and land it. And that was like my main. Oh my god, like you're a fucking biker, Back then in high school. And I remember when I got the Hoffman frame, because I was like on a Walmart fucking bike, right? And then I was just buying parts. Like, oh, my fucking crankcase broke, so I bought a fucking 3-piece. And, I had a 3-piece crank, and then I had a smaller sprocket and a tougher chain, and, just was upgrading parts. And eventually I got that Hoffman frame. And I remember that Hoffman frame was all the chromoly and all that. It was heavy as shit, bro. And my you know, bunny hops, went from being able to lift that bike and just to like, I had to like really try to pull it up. I used to have a friend named Keith. And that's all we would do all day is like fucking school would end, straight from the fucking bike racks. Let's fucking go ride around all day long. I don't know what happened to Keith either, man. After we moved, that was it. That's all that happened. What's up, Adam? Yeah, we see it. That's crazy. Like, yeah. The BMX bikes, like the ones they actually use for racing, those are usually pretty light. Well, when I started getting into, I want to do some tricks and shit and grinds. It was all about max durability, and the bikes were heavy as shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so we're getting down here. I just want to get this, the dark bits. We'll get them in right here, this nice little shadows. And then that way I can kind of sit down and have a little more control over myself over there. Yeah, you get to crush it. Push that shit back, bleeding. Yes. More than once or twice, I fucking fell and then had to walk that shit home because, my wheel, the axle broke or the axle's bent. So the fucking wheel's like this, it's rubbing on the thing, can't ride it, or fucking land so hard that you pop a tire or some shit, or just random flat. And when you're that old, you're not thinking about, I'm gonna carry supplies. You know, speaking of back in my days, like, yeah, back in my days, fucking jumping all the jumps.
Every shackle's a weapon I boldly hold. The storm in my chest, it fuels my fight.
Getting old is his challenge. Yeah, for everybody. I remember having more fun on the big wheels going down the hill and trying to make it turn the alley. And that was in the street. Yeah, you just slide. Is it starting to look like something yet? Do you guys see the vision? Do you guys see the concept what we're working with right here? Alright, gonna bring in my other chat over here. Alright. Ugh. Maybe that's too much. There you go. Right there. Do you guys see the concept and the vision of what's going on? We haven't even used any white yet. Everything you see is just black and gray. And I can't see the chat, so hold on. Let me open up another chat thing over here, because... Alright, there you go. Now I can see. Okay, but not like that. Okay, there you go. Now I can see. She's like, how can I put it where I want to put it? There you go. Dude, it looks awesome already. All right, thank you. What is this about a telephone pole? I can't see that on mine. About all had the same childhood. Yeah, we did kind of, you know. We ended up putting a mattress around the telephone pole because we kept hitting it. So, man, that place, it was called the V. I remember now. Not the X, the V. And the reason was there was this huge, it was behind a ditch. So there was like a big ditch. And then there was like a clearing on the other side of the ditch. Right next to that ditch, there's a freaking sidewalk. Like a trail, like a walking trail sidewalk. And what somebody did, I don't know who, before I ever showed up to the V, there was a jump that was the V. It was called the V because you would go down, and it was literally like you'd go down and then go right back up, and on your way up there was a fucking jump that was cut out, like somebody cut out a piece of the ditch. And then you would it was a step-up jump. So you would jump like here, and then you would have to land up here. And on the other side, it was also like you would land, so you would have to like angle your bike to land like this, because on the other side of that hill was like a steep, another drop leading you into the next jump. There was a trail to avoid the V, because the V was for like experienced. I never ever did the V, because I would watch people crash on the V constantly. So we ended up making a trail where it had a nice little berm coming off of one of the other trails, and you would go up, and then you would step up to the V jump off of the side, and then you would do like a 180 to land on the V trail, and then hit the jumps behind it. Because the jumps behind the V were actually pretty good. Like you could just, as long as you had enough speed, you're going and you're going. But the V itself was dangerous, and I did not like that shit. I watched so many people crash on that shit. But yeah, we ended up building berms and all kinds of stuff out there. We once hauled a fucking like 100-foot roll of carpet, used carpet. And we went out there and like every jump, like the actual jump, not the landing, the jumps we covered in used carpet and then would halfway bury it because there was a bunch of fucking people that didn't know how to like kick off the jumps. You know, like to bunny hop off the end, you know, so you don't mess up the tip. So people would just fucking glide off the end. And well, if you do that enough times, the end starts getting all worn out. And yeah, we used to be so picky. How old are you? I turned 40 this year. But I had some fucking fat old DCs that I used to wear. I used to cut the front forks off of other bikes and add them to our bikes to get the chopper look. Oh, that's funny. Side of target shooting. Oh, nice. Don't say ever back in the day. Hey, it is back in the day now, man. I'm talking about like 15, 16 years ago. Woo! Time flies. I know it ain't as back in the day as some of y'all, but it's still back in the day to me because I cannot do that anymore. And if you ever see me trying, you better stop me. Be like, no, Mike, you're going to get hurt. Don't do that. Brian going hard on the bows. I like this Corvette because it has this split back window and it reminds me like the old school Monte Carlos. For some reason, I really like those old school Monte Carlos that have that split window in the back. They're so long and shit. They look so cool.
See, now they're having fun.
I go with Red's 3D tournaments. What is 3D tournaments? Do you know? My bouquet from Temu. Hey, I might get a bow from Temu too, man.
I'm gonna go get you.
Okay.
I'm washing my car.
Okay.
I had to change so I didn't get my pants all wet.
You should go get some chips.
I feel lucky.
Do you have an underdrawing? Yeah, it's a really. I usually for something like this, I'll use a projector. I'll, give me some good lines to go off of, and then in order to get those lines to stick, so they don't move or so you don't like rub them right, like because they're there, but so you don't rub them. I always use a little bit of white mixed in with like 40/50, or just a clear sealer. Works pretty good. I like using white because it also helps hide them a little bit. But using a little bit of just paint to hold it down so they don't move on you. It's a little trick I've learned. So just make sure to get them in there. Usually don't want to be able to see the underdrawing anyway, so that's kind of what you're going for. Um, 3D Film has where they're doing a tournament, Ski Lodge, the 79 Oldsmobile. Yeah, you see like those really long cars with that like teardrop back with the split windows. Oh boy, those look. I like those. You know, yeah. There ain't too many cars I would rebuild and like spend a whole lot of money on. But if I had one of those, I would for sure just like trick it out so good. Like as an investment, like a lifetime, this is what I'm gonna hand down to my kids. I'm one of those, like, fuck yeah. Probably wouldn't be worth much. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I can imagine it's not worth as much as like something like this, right? Like a 63 Corvette Stingray is like, oh shit. But in my eyes, it don't make it any less badass. It's still a badass car. Alright, so let's get these windows in. So I'm going to come back in with a white brush, and we're going to actually do like a lot of the chrome. We'll base it in with white, and then we're going to come back with our airbrushes, and we're going to kind of give them some shifts and some tones and some highlights and all that. And that'll make that just a lot easier, as opposed to trying to like avoid that or trying to paint it back white, because if you try to spray it, it's going to leave a bunch of overspray. So instead of having it oversprayed over, the 59 Corvette hardtop convertible, man. Like, to be honest, I like all Corvettes. I'm a Corvette guy all the way. The newest ones, I'm not like, I'm like, you know, they look really good. They look nice, but something like, I don't know, man. I thought the ones before already had kind of a, I don't want to say plasticky, but like plasticky, like fragile, like, oh, you can't, don't hit this on something. And the newest one's even more so. But I do like the style. Like, I do like that it's like a Lambo, you know? They look sick. I've seen them up close and I'm just like, oh, I don't know, man. Something about it is just like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or what, but they look sick as fuck, though. So like the previous ones, everything was like fiberglass and like predominantly like carbon fiber, stuff like that. And it's just like the newest ones I've seen them, and it's just like, I'm not sure if it is carbon fiber or not. I mean, it might be, but a lot of it just looks like plastic parts, and just, I don't know. If it was me and I was paying that much money, I'd want that shit to be fucking dope. I take that as you will, though. He's coming from a guy who'll never ever have the chance to own one. What's the best ever fighting details on a canvas? Paint bigger. I mean, painting bigger is just for anything, really. You paint it big, it's easier to get the details in there. Just like with anything, it's just going to be just taking a little bit slower, getting in nice and close. Turn down that pressure a little bit. Make sure you got a good reduction on your paint. Look at that shit, looks good. Give me a Dodge 66 Coronet 426 Heavy, boy! Yeah! What's the best of... I already read that. I grew up seeing the 59 Corvette hardtop convertible. Seeing it with blower sticking out the hood was badass. Damn, boy! So 78 Trans Am with a 455. No! Oh, man, that's a nice Trans Am, not gonna lie. I've seen Camaros on the 4x4 frames before. Those are actually kind of sick. I've seen that. Money ruins everything. Everything, yeah. Oh. 74 split bumper Camaro that is downright unholy. You can't drive it on wet roads. Yeah. I've always been a Mopar guy, and yeah, I like them all. Have you ever tattooed? Yep. Yeah, I do tattoos. Tattoo craze kind of died down a while ago, huh? I think tattoos also hit like a saturation point where there used to be like only a few tattoo artists, and now there's like tattoo artists everywhere. There's the supplies got easy to get. There was like wannabe tattoo schools everywhere for a minute. At least here in Colorado, there was tattoo supply stores. There was tattoo academy, a tattoo university, a tattoo so there were so many tattoo artists. So I was busy with them way back, like, man, I was like 20, in my 20s. I'm almost going to be in my 40s now, so like, whew. But yeah, I've watched a lot of people do tattoos and then stop doing tattoos and then do tattoos again, and then it's just like, oh, I do tattoos all the time. Kind of like how me, like, it's like, yeah, there was a time where I really, really pushed on them, but then, yeah. But nowadays I'm just like, if somebody asks, it's like, yeah, I do. You want to get one? But like, I don't know. There's people spending big money on advertising and, oh, I'm a black and white master and this and that. And this is, when I learned to tattoo, it was all just about getting ink in the skin. So it didn't matter if you were going to do a black and white color tattoo or whatever. You had to know how to put the ink in the skin. And you'd use the transfer. So the transfer is like what you're going to end up with. So like, yeah, you could be, I don't know what's the word here I'm looking for. You could be Mr. Badass, but like, at the end of the day, everybody was Mr. Badass because we're all doing it the same. Like, I don't know. We're all just doing what the customer wanted, right? But at one point, I even had like a flash book, so like people could like come up and be like, "Oh, what's your art look like?" And I'd be like, "Oh, here's my tattoos. If you want to get one of these." But then I'd show them, and then most people would be like, "But can you do this?" And they'd show me a phone, or they'd bring in a picture, or like, "So and so drew this. Can you do this on me?" And that's how the tattoos happen. Most customers had a personal reason to get the tattoos back then. I never had too many people that just walked up and just like, oh, do whatever you want, and like, I want just a badass tribal or something. Like, I don't know. And even till now, most of my experience is that people get something because it's kind of personal. I don't know. Maybe it's just where I'm at. Maybe it's just a Colorado thing. Like, we used to do tattoo parties. Ooh, tattoo parties. Those were fun. Here, and I have to move the mic real quick because it's like in my way. Uh, I want to go to nothing like that exists near me. Yeah, like that's the thing is, if you want to go to a class, you got to travel. It's like, man, yeah, like when I went to go take the Luminar class at Coast, it's like the class itself is pretty expensive. It's like, yeah, yeah, the class worth it. Wouldn't hesitate to do that again. But what happened is that all the other money you end up spending along with taking the class. You know, getting there, food. You know, it's California, so like everything's expensive. Again, totally worth, but I can see why some people just don't do it. You know, I shoot, I went most of my life not being able to do it. By the time I went out there, shoot, I'm already a grown ass man meeting these people. So I already been airbrushing 20 years at that point. uh, what's up, Chris? Primo. Seems like females have just as many as even more tattoos than guys have. Yeah. From my experience, women tattoo easier. They don't cry as much. They don't flinch as much. They stay still. I'm not saying all guys are pussies about it, but a good like 85% while they're getting tattooed turn into big pussies. What is it? At work, watching on the low. You were just the kid in the group. Yeah, you were still the kid of the group. I am still the kid of the group. Everybody's old as shit. Old as shit. Shit gets old pretty quick. Almost had to ask you for ID, Mike. Oh my gosh. If you could pass a 10 pounds bowling ball through your kitty, a tattoo is nothing. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Jeez, Chris. I had a friend with a tattoo shop. He gave out stickers that said, I whined like a bitch getting tattooed, that red dragon tattoo. Oh, this is great looks and no stencils. Yeah, no stencils. I might have snow on the roof, but this reeking juice left. Snow on the roof. That's the first time I've heard that. That's a new one for me, Chris. Yeah, at least you're one of those old guys with snow on the roof. There's a lot of guys that just have a polished roof. You know, that snow just whew, right off. It slides right off. I whine like a bitch every time I get inked. Yeah, I mean, it hurts. Like, let's not act like it doesn't hurt, but all that hooting and hollering ain't gonna make it hurt any less. That's all I'm saying, you know? All I'm saying. Alright, I gotta do something with this microphone right here. Okay, let's move over a little bit more. That looks pretty good, don't it? It's looking good. I'm good on tattoos, but it looks good on you, yeah. Skeletor put on your chin? Oh man. No show because I'm bald. Oh shit. Thanks, Byron. Alright, just knock this last little bit out here with the black. And then we can start going in with a brush with some white. Just make sure before I go too far. Alright. Actually, hold on.
Motion detected at your front door. Motion detected in the front yard.
There you go. Just making sure I hit all the tones before we get too far ahead of ourselves. All right. Let's get these just in there just a little bit darker. I just want just a little bit more. Just a little bit more right here. All right. Alright, white brush time. So I'm just going to take some opaque white. Opaque! Hang that up right there. You make it look so easy, Mike. My car would turn out looking like the Flintstones car. I mean, you do the projector thing, you get it in there first, and then the main thing is to just paint what you see. Right, so if you're working off of a picture like this, don't paint what you know, paint what you see. Because a lot of times your brain will mess with you more than the picture will. So always paint what you see, not what you think. Because you could think, oh, the shadow goes this way and that way, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, it really don't. And when you paint it weird, people notice. You notice. I just need a cut. I don't want to use a big cup for this. Oh, what do I use? What do I use? Alright, so I'm just going to start down here. So we're going to do these in white, and then we're going to go back with the black and the gray that we already have loaded in. And we're going to kind of give these some shading, maybe some more definition, wherever they end up landing, you know. Whatever you practice, you will get good at. That's true. What's up, Chaotic Concepts? Thank you. Was your main color Payne's Gray? Payne's Gray. So that's actually just a gray that I've pre-mixed. I'm not sure what mixture Payne's Gray is, but it's just what I like to call medium gray. Because you could definitely go lighter if you wanted, but you could also go darker. So I call it a medium gray. That's what I like to call it. I'm not going to call it a Mike's Gray. Thank you for explaining everything and being cool. I mean, that's what I'm here for. You ask, I answer. And most of the stuff is, I mean, I hate overcomplicating things, right? So whenever somebody asks, is like the most simplest answer, that's the real answer, right? You don't need to sugarcoat it. You don't need to beat around the bush. It's like, is it Payne's gray? No, it's a medium gray that I mixed up. I feel like anytime somebody has to start getting long-winded about the answer, that ain't the real answer. Well, sometimes I like because it's like, oh well, like there's an easier way to say that, but I don't think about it until my mouth's already been open. So sometimes I stop myself mid-sentence so I could, you know what, this is an easier way to say it. Let me just say it the way it's supposed to. I don't know how well you guys can see those little details, but they're really starting to really make the whole thing pop. It's looking really good.
Motion detected in the front yard. Motion detected at your front door. Payne's gray shifts more to the blue side. Oh, no. Well, you see the blue is from the blue light back here. It's actually just a neutral gray. It's, yeah, I wouldn't say it leans either red or
Oh, your shadow on the board looks crazy.
What shadow?
Whenever you're leaning forward.
Oh, wait, I can do this.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
A burrito?
Mmm.
You're working though. You can't eat.
No, I can't have Doritos, especially because I get cheese stuff over everything. Almost there, though. Does it? Well, she didn't say it looks like shit, so I'll take it. She has before. She will again, I'm sure. Her way of, what? Why does it look like that? Why is this? Oh, no. See, here she comes.
Hi, Chris. How's it going? My car's cleaner.
Cleaner.
Yeah. I only had $3.40, so. Remember washing my car, Chris?
Oh, yeah, Chris has helped wash the car before.
It was a fucking mess again.
Chris knows all about the cleanliness of the car.
All the jobs today are like so fucking heavy and big.
Really?
I'm like, you're assholes. Walking around Hobby Lobby yesterday, looking for Isabel.
Well,
The freaking security chick is just what? I'm gonna jack shit.
what the hell?
Isabel said she's new.
Oh,
It's like, okay, and I was all swapped out, you know. I just had Crocs and sweats and a jacket.
that's
on.
why.
I was like,
She's just doing her job.
I was texting Isabel, where are you? Because your security dude is watching me. I'm just walking around with one shirt, you know, like not a bunch of stuff.
What?
The new airless airbrush.
The new airless airbrush. Oh, yeah. That's a Wi-Fi brush. Yep.
I turned on in the car. I was like, is he still alive? I thought you were dead. Where's my cup press? I was gonna test that theory. Just print it out on regular paper.
Put it in here so you can use it.
Yeah.
I don't know where the plug thing went. It's probably in the drawer.
It might be by my desk because I was gonna use it. Top flight security. I don't know. When I worked there, we didn't have security. People just be walking in freaking with all kinds of shit, just walking out the door. I guess they got tired of Nicole beating up the people.
Or somebody complained about the safety.
Something.
Alright.
That looks good. Do not touch it.
I just
Gonna
need
do
it.
it now. You're always doing something.
I'm always doing something. I have to make some of these not so bright.
Funny guys, because like they'll touch it up in some spots and you can't even tell the difference.
You can't tell the difference. I could tell the difference.
I'm like, is there even paint coming out? Oh, I need to go right in Ebony's area.
Should come in with a ton of grass or what?
What? Like the side of the house.
Oh. Alright.
I don't know what she ate last night.
I don't know.
There was 2 red spots in her throat.
Ooh.
She ate something.
Something bad.
It could have been dog food too, though. Because her dog food is like reddish brown.
Alright, so the one last little line I need to do is the door line. And I'm also going to use a brush for that.
Fuck it up.
Thanks, babe. Thanks for the confidence there. Trooper, bud.
Oh, that's good.
You can only see it there. And then going around the door on the top.
That's a crazy ass door. Is it really open like that?
Yeah? Like the old school bodies. Well, this one's even cooler because it goes around the top.
Exactly. That's
On the roof.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's almost like a teacup.
Section.
It's pretty close.
What is that?
That's real moral support, right?
That's real moral support. Yeah. Don't fuck it up. Thanks. I was going to try not to, but now I know really not to.
I don't like the shadow in the mirror, but I guess it's right.
You know, the shadow of the mirror, and then there's a light going this way and a light going that way. See?
It just looks big.
It's in one of those light paint rooms, and that's why it looks like that. They have spotlights, and then it has that huge where the roof is the one light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good enough to hang on the wall somewhere.
That's all we needed. Good enough to hang on the wall.
Well, I ain't shipping this to nobody. You want it, you better come get it.
Yeah, this thing is pretty big to ship. I wonder what it would cost. Yeah, if anybody wants to buy it, let me know. Anyway, guys, that looks like it's it for today. I think that turned out pretty darn good. Get you guys a straight on view of it right there. And then we could zoom you guys in and get you guys. Right there. Let me get rid of this other camera real quick. There you go. Get it nice and focused. All right, look at that. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching today. Again, if you have any questions, post them down in the comments. I'll answer them later on. As always, make sure you follow us on social media at Mike's Airbrush. And if you feel like getting yourself something nice, go to the website there, mikesairbrush.com. We got all kinds of stuff. It also helps the channel bring you more videos like this. So if you like seeing videos like this and want to see more, by all means, go up there and get yourself something nice. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Keep in mind, I didn't spray no white. There's no white sprayed. So this white that you see here in these areas, that's the white from the canvas. So if you're ever wondering how clean can Mike work, I could technically have done this without using the white at all. It would take a little bit more time, but it's possible. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Rock on. Have a good Sunday. We'll see you guys in a few days in another live stream. Later, everybody.